There's a question that sounds like a joke, but it's given scientists serious thought. Do animals enjoy the feeling of being high? It's not humans giving them stimulants. Not in a laboratory, but in the wild. Dolphins pass pufferfish to each other. Reindeer seek out hallucinogenic mushrooms. Elephants eat fermented fruit. Some species of birds, monkeys, bears, and even insects have been observed to seek out states of intoxication or other unusual stimulation. But the crucial question is, are they really seeking pleasure? Or are humans projecting their own thoughts onto animals? This video is compelling because it begins with a very unusual question. If humans turn to alcohol, drugs, caffeine, or mind-altering experiences, do animals do the same? This is a powerful topic because it touches on three elements. First, curiosity. Viewers want to know if animals behave like humans. Second, surprise. Many people think animals only live by survival instincts, but the video raises the possibility that they might also seek sensations. Third, controversial. Not every strange animal behavior means they are high. Sometimes it's just an accident, food, instinct, or biological reaction. One of the most famous examples is dolphins and pufferfish. Pufferfish can secrete toxins. At high doses, these toxins are dangerous. But some observations suggest that dolphins may be gently interacting with pufferfish, passing them back and forth like a toy. What makes the story fascinating is that the dolphins then seem to swim slower, behaving strangely, as if entering a state of relaxation or altered perception. But this is also where the video needs careful analysis. We cannot definitively say that dolphins know they are under the influence of a stimulant, like humans. They might just be playing. They might be curious. It's also possible that the chemical reaction from the pufferfish creates a special sensation that causes them to repeat the behavior. The brilliance of the video lies in the fact that it doesn't just tell a strange fact, but raises a deeper question. Can repeated behavior in nature be considered pleasure-seeking? The next example could be reindeer eating mushrooms. In some cold regions, reindeer are said to exhibit neurotoxic behavior by eating certain types of mushrooms. After eating them, they may run wild, act erratically, or appear out of control. This is a very suitable element for a documentary animation video. Image of a cold, snowy forest. A reindeer bending down to eat a red mushroom. The scene begins to slightly distort. The sound becomes distant and resonant. The animal runs through the snow as if pulled by a strange instinct. But a deeper analysis would emphasize that just because an animal eats something that has a neurotoxic effect doesn't mean it's a high. They might eat it because it's a food source. The taste might be appealing. Their bodies might have adapted to some toxins, or the feeling after eating might make them return for more. This ambiguity is what makes the topic so intriguing. Another example is animals eating fermented fruit. In nature, fallen fruit can ferment and produce alcohol. Some animals eat these fruits and then exhibit unsteadiness, sluggishness, or loss of balance. This image easily leads viewers to think they're drunk like humans. But the question is, are they deliberately seeking the feeling of intoxication or simply eating readily available food? This part of the video can be expanded upon to a very interesting point. In nature, the lines between food, toxins, drugs, and pleasure are not as blurred as in human society. Something can be both energy. It can be dangerous. It can also create a strange sensation, and sometimes that strange sensation is what causes the behavior to be repeated. This is the most important point of analysis. The video shouldn't just say, animals get high too. That statement is easy to go viral, but it's not deep enough. A smarter question is, are we viewing animal behavior through a human lens? When dolphins play with pufferfish, we call it getting high. When elephants eat fermented fruit, we call it getting drunk. When reindeer eat mushrooms, we call it hallucinations. But animals don't have a language to tell us how they feel. We can only observe their external behavior. Therefore, this video is powerful because it lies between two possibilities. On one hand, animals can also seek states of pleasure. On the other hand, humans are imposing their own experiences on them. It is this uncertainty that creates its appeal. The most profound aspect of this topic isn't just, do animals get pleasure? It's more like, is pleasure a very ancient part of life? Humans often think of themselves as special because they know how to find pleasure, how to escape stress, how to change their state of mind. But if animals also exhibit unusual sensation-seeking behavior, then perhaps that need isn't unique to humans. It's possible that reward systems have existed in the brains of many species for a very long time. Good food, playing, mating, exploration, seeking new sensations. All of these could be related to reward mechanisms in the brain. And if so, the question is no longer, are animals like humans, but are humans really as different from animals as we think?